Hey guys, this is John with Gamester81.com. I'm here with Walter Day with the Classic Gaming Expo 2012. How you doing, Walter?
I'm doing good. It's been a fun event. It's good to see you. We've done something over the phone before Skype.
Yeah.
Did something over Skype, but now we're here live.
Yeah, we did a podcast.
We're here live, or one of us may be photoshopped in right now.
I'm a hologram, actually. I'm just a hologram, not actually here right now.
And I'm also photoshopped in, so we're really not here. But I've been told that many times.
So, Walter, explain to us what you're selling here. You got these trading cards from Twin Galaxies that you're putting together.
Well, I'll tell you, the industry now is 40 years old. We are all part of this big fabric, this big tapestry of history. So we wanted at Twin Galaxies, we wanted to create a trading card set that commemorates the history of the worldwide video game industry. So that means we want to honor the iconic video game pioneers, the video game personalities who make this an interesting cultural phenomenon, also important events and milestones of video game history, the world champions, and anybody else who's contributed important things to the history of gaming and to the whole culture of gaming. So we made a trading card set, and here's, for instance, a thing that shows you some of the trading cards that have been put into the set. It's now 260 different trading cards that have already been produced, and essentially they commemorate the incredible contributions that everybody's made. So, you think only the top people should be on a trading card set? Well, no, I think that people who have contributed from all different positions in the big global video game culture should be honored. People who've done events, people like yourself potentially, who have been journalists, who have brought to light interesting information and also entertained the rest of us while you've been educating us. That's very important stuff, because we're all in this together, and everything that we do today is going to be revered by future generations as the birth of organized gaming. Yeah. So it's a very big social phenomena, what we've created here, and it's going to get only bigger and bigger and bigger. And so we're playing our part in contributing things to its advancement. So let's honor all these people and recognize all these people, so that my final goal is that someone maybe 80 years from now could take these trading cards into a classroom and even use them as educational flashcards and say, look, study these cards. I want to test you Monday morning, something like that. And by looking at these trading cards, the history of our whole experience as being the first generation of gamers will be revealed to future generations. This information won't be lost.
There's no doubt they're a very important part of history, for sure. Absolutely. Now, where can people purchase these cards or find these cards?
Well, actually, we have a website that got set up for it. It's called videogametradingcards.com, and they can order Series A, Series B, Series C, which is the first 150 cards that we already have packaged so people can buy them. But in time for the Christmas season coming up, we're going to have Series D and Series E available too, probably available within 3 or 4 weeks. Probably by the time September comes, there'll be 250 trading cards that people could buy as gifts. And these make great gifts because you get to learn about so many things from history and learn about all the personalities and the things that they've done. So it's great stuff.
And how many cards do you eventually plan on having? Is it going to be kind of an ongoing project of yours?
It's an ongoing project. There'll always be more and more cards being created. Right now, I envision it as being a set of 200 cards per year. For instance, we're finishing right now the Superstars of 2011. We're a little bit behind. 2011. I think only about 8 more cards need to be done to finish the Superstars of 2011. And then there's the Superstars of 2012, which I'm finishing up right now. Each one of those years will have 200 base cards with maybe 20 or 30 special limited edition rare cards. So I'm going to try and get 400 cards done by the end of the year. Wow. And then I'll probably retire from doing that and pass it on to someone else. And they can do the next 200 cards for the Superstars of 2013.
I've noticed also they have a lot of detail about just what they've done in the industry, and they're really fun cards.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of stuff. Like here's the event for the Video Game Summit, which is done in Chicago. It was done in July, and we issued this card. It's a historic events in the year 2012 card, which is one of the sub-themes.
Right.
And then this is a card for a person who's a gaming personality who's actually happens to be the creator of the Video Game Summit. And we have cards for pinball champions, video game champions, people who created games like Nolan Bushnell or Ralph Baer, game systems and games, and founders of pinball like Gary Stern, founder of Stern Pinball. We try to cover all bases so that when a person looks at these cards someday in the future, it'll form a tapestry, an incredible picture of what this whole experience was as being a member of this first generation of people that create gaming. and also tell you all the ins and outs and secret stories. I love the idea that the cards will unveil secret stories that otherwise the history books may not pay attention to because, oh, the person wasn't big enough or important enough. But all these little stories of people who aren't the leaders like Nolan Bushnell or Ralph Baer, those little stories all together make a big story.
And I'll provide a link to the website where you guys can find these cards and purchase these cards. They're very awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Walter. Appreciate it.
Honored to see you again, John.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Safe travels to you, my friend.